Hey, Bianca. Thanks. That's actually not the same one that you think it is. All right, let's get some more of these smooth coffee house jazz tunes going. Yeah, so today I'm working on the pencils on this Omega Red commission on Marvel something oversized card. I transferred the pencils from the preliminary sketch, and I want to build in the undervalues. There's the prelim. So I'm just gonna shadow in. I kind of do the underpainting in black pencil. See how much I get done. And yeah. Yeah, Bianca, I think I know what you're talking about, the profile pic. I did Drago on a larger piece, like an 8x10, and that's what that is. Should probably post that at some point if I haven't done that already. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Like I mentioned before, you're almost always welcome to hop on a live stream. Show off those airbrushing skills. Oh, my pleasure. I hope they find a good home. And let me know when I can start showing those. Which I'm sure you will. Yeah, the Planet of the Apes one is probably my favorite. It's probably one of the best cards I've done to date for any set. I'm very happy with that one. Kodama Draw, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what are you working on, Kodama? Oh, nice. Yeah, I multicast to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, so I'm not sure what. I don't really know how Twitch works. I stream there because I have a channel, so I'm glad somebody actually found me though. Oh, anatomy. That's the most important part. I'm Canadian. The Great White North. America Light. Somebody called it the other day. This is going to have to focus on the camera here. I was having focus problems. That's better. Hey, thanks, Bianca. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. I used to speak French because we learned French in school here, but it didn't really stick because I haven't actually spoken French in many, many years. Yeah, I do have an Instagram. I will post the link in the comments, but it's essentially Dre Studios everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. So if you want to go check out some of my other stuff, it's there. I definitely don't post as often as I should or as I used to. It's just hard to keep up with the social media and work and the art and life. So, thanks. I'll make sure to check you out once I'm done. Always looking to meet new artists on the gram. So this version of Omega Red that I'm doing here, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram or drop me a note, DM me or something, I'll check out your account. So, always looking to see other artists and what they do. Show the support. Ah, great. Like I said, I'll check it out after I'm done streaming. Kind of hard to Twitch and Instagram at the same time. So I was saying this version of Omega Red, the request was for a Soviet version. It's kind of like a communist Russia version of Omega Red. So hence the crew cut instead of the long hair and the ponytail, because in a communist military environment, people would get shot for long hair. So can't imagine the state's most powerful weapon breaking the rules. Do I do digital art? No, I don't. I do art to relax, and I work on a computer all day, so I don't really do digital art. Not that I can't, I just choose to go traditional. Like this is going to be a painting. This is just I'm doing the tonal values in pencil, and then I'm going to glaze, like the various layers of glaze on top of it to build up the color values and so on. Sooner or later, I'm going to need to start doing digital. A few people ask me about it, but then defeats the purpose of unplugging from the computer if I start doing my art on the computer as well. Oh, and it looks like we have a guest, Mr. Jalen Warner. Let's just add him to the stream and see if he's ready. What's up, Warner?
Hey, totally not ready.
He's going to turn off the music.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Oh, boy. I got the subtitles again. Let's see. Whoop. Turn it up one. Okay, cool. So, where are you streaming to?
Just my channels.
Oh, so you're not streaming to the group?
No.
Oh, okay.
So feel free to work on whatever you want.
Oh, well.
Except you're 10. I mean,
well,
do that
no.
on your own time.
So I was going to do a box break for the what do you call it?
Oh yeah, no, not the right channel.
Not the right venue.
Not the right venue. I mean, you can, but
oh. Anyways, yeah, man, what's going on? I've been busy. What have I been doing? Packing.
Lame.
Now I'm trying to find something that I could swear I had. Oh,
before you get into it, I got a couple of new eyeballs, new viewers. If you want to introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Josh. You know me. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kadama. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Thanks. Have a good time. Yeah. So Yeah, I saw that Bianca was pretty stoked about your Planet of the Apes. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi.
Just had a new viewer on Twitch that I was chatting with before you came in, but he had to jet, so he just said bye to everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A concept artist from France, I believe.
Oh, cool. I gotta get the sweatshirt off. I've been outside all day, setting up the car top carrier, packing stuff up, and so I'm feeling a little moist. Omega's watching. Why's that?
Why is he watching?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Why is he watching? Nothing for you to see here, sir.
Oh man, what a day! I may have to do a box break a little bit later, but oh, excuse me, man. So yeah, we basically leave tomorrow.
Nice. And how long are you going up for? Like a week?
So we'll be back. Not like a week from Monday.
Okay.
Oh, I go sit on a beach and drink beers, not worry about anything.
Nice. So are you gonna live stream Wednesday from the beach?
You know what? I might do that but not draw. Just walk up and down the beach.
All right.
Oh man. Or maybe not even do that. Just sit in my chair.
And just judge people.
Yeah, exactly. Or do a live stream where throw down like pennies in the sand for the old guy with the metal detector. Oh man. We've got a bunch of pennies too. That we should do that.
Penny's still a thing in the States? We got rid of them up here.
Yeah, we still got them. I think they've been talking about trying to get rid of them forever, but it's like I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Hmm.
Channing Tatum.
Huh?
Channing Tatum.
No, he was G.I. Joe. I'll do something simple. This is a test anyway, so I want to
Okay.
see. Mm, dude, I don't know, man. I think I'm actually ready for a vacation right now.
Drawing a blank.
Yeah, I mean it's I just now realized that I think I might be a little burnt.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man.
I mean, like yesterday I was working on a card like literally like all day. And it was like I mean, and it was a cool card. I was, I wanted to put, a little extra time in it, but man, it was just not going as quickly as you'd hope,
Yeah. Well, I did that today. I was planning on getting 2 cards done and then work on this, but I ended up just doing one because stuff happens and you get caught up in it and end up spending more time than you probably need to.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we want to do. Got to do this. trying to figure out how to. It's so funny. I'm trying to figure out how to draw these guys, as if I've never done it before.
Who are you drawing?
Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Iron Man.
I wonder why they call him that.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he's ironic.
Sometimes I guess he is, yeah. But then you just call him. Oh gosh, I screwed up the joke because I can't remember her name now. One of the Canucks. One of your Canucks.
Wayne Gretzky.
No.
No.
Close, but no cigar. The singer.
Celine?
No.
Bryan Adams?
Not the good ones. Not one of the.
Justin Bieber?
No.
The Weeknd?
No, the chick. From the 90s, whatever. Isn't it ironic? Blah, blah, blah. See,
Oh, Alanis Morissette?
there we go. See, that was the joke that simply does not fly right now. Because.
Yeah, that did not work out very well.
Yeah, no, it's. Usually I have impeccable timing, too.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Do you watch the Justice League yet?
Like the new one, the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, well, the only one that matters.
Yeah, I did. I actually it's funny, I think I put a post out, said that just I like the Snyder Cut so much I wanted to go back and watch the Man of Steel.
The Man of Steel is fantastic.
No, you gotta look at your camera, bro.
Oh, Brightburn is also fantastic.
It's Man of Steel, Snyder Cut, Director's Cut.
Yeah, Brightburn was really good. Exactly what you had hoped it would be.
You know what? I gotta tell you, I got a little upset yesterday. Because again, I was, while I was working, I busted out. I was like, okay, I just saw Brightburn, which is, I mean, for lack of a better way of putting it, it's a bit of a horror flick, right? So I was like, you know what? I want to watch New Mutants.
Not a horror flick.
No, but it's got some of that creepy vibe to it,
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, so I was like,
Tends to be dark.
And but yeah, it's for some reason my PlayStation 2 wouldn't play the DVD, which kind of irritated me. Said it could not read the disc.
Have you not seen it before?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
I own it. I've seen it on the PlayStation 2. It just decided to stop, reading it now. So instead I watched Logan.
It's probably a better choice anyways.
Yeah, but
Not what you were in the mood for?
Yeah, I was actually kind of in the mood for, I don't know, it's like New Mutants is kind of like a cross between, without the music, it's a cross between like X-Men First Class and Sucker Punch.
Yeah, I could see it. Jonathan Collins, what's going on, buddy? Morning. Oh, Jonathan's in Australia, right?
Yeah. Good morning, mate. Yeah. So, anywho,
so it's Friday for him. He's got Falcon Winter Soldier out already.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No spoilers.
But does it actually go by time zone, or is it all quote unquote such and such a time Pacific time?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Oh, so here's the and I think you mentioned it that in
Thank you, sir.
New Mutants New Mutants and Logan is like the same corporation, the SX Corporation.
Yeah, and they use footage from Logan in New Mutants.
Okay. Well, do you know who the SX Corporation is?
Mr. Sinister.
I didn't know that.
Oh, they did that in another Wolverine movie. Can't remember which one it was.
Was it the Origins one?
Maybe where they get something in the after credit scene.
Oh. Anywho, yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Dre said something about this, so I looked it up, and I was like, oh shoot, Essex. So that's Mr. Sinister's actual surname. What am I doing? Here we go.
What are you doing, Warner?
I don't know.
Who's talking? What's happening?
I don't
Why
know.
am I here?
So this is, I think this might be the first time I'm doing, I'm trying watercolor on 400 series. I think. I don't know. So
have you tried, like I see you're doing the inks now and the fine liner. Have you tried doing the lines in pencil, like really fine pencil?
as far as like what for?
Like what you're doing now with the marker, with the fine liner?
No.
Okay.
Not with watercolor, because it just kind of gets it all muddy, which is probably okay and whatever, but I usually do this just to delineate it, because some of the watercolors, it's not like translucent, or as it's, it can be pretty opaque.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it was like that, really translucent watercolor, I would probably just do pencil.
Okay.
But this looks weird. I don't know why, but whatever. Like I said, I'm just testing this out. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah,
I mean,
great.
it's like there's all kinds of like, behind the scenes stuff, but it's all behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna talk about Justice League, but once I was saying I liked it. I thought the first half was a little drawn out.
You mean the first half? You mean the first half of the movie being literally just Superman's death scene that went on for like 20 minutes?
No, like the first two chapters when they're introducing the characters and it's the little musical montages with Aquaman with the choir. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah. No, it's you know what? It was definitely a Zack Snyder film.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I liked it because of the parallels to Watchmen, to be honest. Because it was very much a like, hey, this isn't this isn't Super Friends, you know.
Yeah.
It was definitely a little bit, you know, I don't want to say it was darker, but like it was definitely violent. I mean, even like, dude, Wonder Woman was clearly the biggest badass in the entire
Oh
movie.
yeah, she's savage in it.
Oh, just wrecking dudes.
Yeah, I mean the action sequences were fantastic. The violence was what you would expect from that level superhero.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, definitely, like I said, definitely a Snyder film, and it reminds me. Have you ever seen the Guardians of Gaul?
No.
It's a CGI owl movie that Snyder and his wife did.
Okay.
I think it was after Man of Steel or after what's the one with the cheerleaders with the dreams, Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Um, and it's kind of their original story, and it got really like some reviewers absolutely tore into it, and like somebody said, this is what happens when you give a director carte blanche to do whatever he wants, and it's like, yeah, and it's good.
Yeah, they could have said that about Sucker Punch too.
Yeah, but Sucker Punch had a little bit more kind of like studio control, right? Guardians
It didn't
was,
look like it.
yeah, well, there's
I mean,
that part too,
I
but
know people that absolutely despise that film, and I actually really, really, really like it. Mainly because I saw it for what it was. You know, it wasn't, you know, incredibly high concept. It was literally, this is what MTV used to be. I mean, it was basically just a 3 hour music video.
yeah.
You know, this is what music videos used to look like. This was like before the real world. This was MTV.
Um, yeah, I mean, it was a great visual thing. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, back to Guardian said this is what happens and said like you should never give like the studio should never let the director just do whatever he wants. Well, I beg to differ. Let the creative juices flow and let them put their vision on film. Because like I said, Guardians I think was fantastic. I think it was marketed poorly because like little kids were going to see this movie and it's dark. It's like Watership Down dark, right?
Right.
The effects and the visuals are breathtaking, um, but it's not a kids movie just because it's animated, right?
Right. Right.
Um, but
Well,
yeah, you can say the same thing about Justice League. I mean, this is what happens when the
well,
studio gives the
like,
director freedom to do whatever he or she wants.
yeah. I mean, it is. I don't know. I was, like I said, I liked it. You know, I mean, I know that, you know, some people are just not into Zack Snyder. I I think
Well,
that,
it's like Nolan, right?
what's that?
Like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. I'm to be honest, I'm not a fan of the Nolan Batman films
You
for,
take that back.
for the most part. Um it just, I don't know, it just felt off to me. But that
They're
doesn't
not perfect.
but yeah, I mean, but I'm not, that doesn't mean I'm not a Nolan fan, because I mean, you take a look at Dunkirk as an example, you know. It's like,
Yeah, see, Dunkirk didn't do it for me.
what's that?
Dunkirk didn't do it for me. I didn't understand the hype on that movie.
Yeah, well,
Right? Like again, visuals and cinematography aside, the storytelling wasn't my cup of tea.
yeah, well, sometimes it's rough when you're sticking to the script of history, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
mean,
understand what he was
for
trying
instance,
to
it's
do.
like Midway. I don't know who did that. I don't remember who did that.
The new one,
Yeah,
that was not very good.
yeah, and that was, oh, that's the other thing too. I was like, the other night, because that was, what's his name? Ed Skrine? Is that his name?
I don't know.
The guy that played, he was Ajax in Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, I don't know his name.
So, anyways, he was
Francis, you mean?
huh?
Francis?
Yeah, he was Francis.
Still don't know his name.
Okay, so anyways, he was the lead in Midway, right? And,
You know what? I didn't even notice.
oh yeah, because I was like, where do I know this guy from? So he was that main pilot. He was basically Maverick in World War II,
Yeah.
so to speak. So anyways, so I was like, where have I seen this guy from? And I do this all the time. I've done this at like comic conventions where I'll see somebody walking by and it's like good friend, ended up becoming a good friend of mine. See this guy walking down the hallway and it's like, and he's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. And I was like, dude, I know this guy from somewhere. He's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. Was he in Star Wars? And it's like, but it's like, there was something that was like, yeah, this guy is definitely a sci-fi dude. He's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. Where have I seen him? And he walks past me and I get about halfway down the hallway and I was like, oh my goodness, that's Chief from Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So anyways, like as it turns out, later on that weekend, we ended up like kind of hanging out and partying all weekend long and have kept in touch over the years.
Nice. Rusty's calling you out. What's going on, Brian?
You know what? This is I'm not in for I was hoping that that you were actually streaming to the other group, and I was going to do that box break, but I will do that to make up for not doing my stream yesterday. Yesterday was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I went home early because the wife was trying to do some stuff in the backyard, and she's texting me saying, "This isn't working. This isn't working. I can't find this tool. I can't find that tool." So I said, "Okay, you know what?
All right.
I'm gonna go do it myself."
Yeah. No, so trust me, I am well aware of the thing where it's like, you know what? Just let me do it. It'll be healthier for both of us.
Exactly.
This is not me looking out for myself. This is looking out for both of us. Oops. Yeah, Rusty, I'll actually be in your neck of the woods tomorrow. We're passing through anyways. But what was I saying prior to that though?
Oh, you got Rusty all excited.
Oh.
You could stay at his place.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually looked him up on the maps to see if he just so I could turn around and say, "Hey, man, you mind?" But yeah, I'm
just park in his driveway.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna spend the night. I'm gonna go use the can. Don't mind me.
Yeah, just drop in. Hey, you mind? Wait, who owes who money?
Oh shit, it's gonna get real now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're heading down south for a week. So we'll be cruising through the Atlanta area. Rusty's slightly east of it, I think.
Just stay off his lawn.
You know what? I thought for some reason though, I thought he was in the Macon area though. But whatever. I am going to do a live stream tonight on the MCCW. I will do that box break.
Yeah, do it tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because it'll take 3 minutes, whatever,
Yeah. I hear you.
Omega's watching again.
I think he might be at work, so he just has it on.
I thought for some reason I thought he worked like a night shift or something. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Tommy? What's going on, buddy?
Tomas, another guy in the southern region that I'll be driving right past.
You should just stop at everyone's house.
I should and just like eat, and then all right. Well, thanks.
Got any food? Yeah, just stop by for a quick bite. Use the can.
Yeah, just
Give a little upper decker.
gonna upper deck it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then blame it on someone else. Hey, what's up, Kevin? There's Omega. He's playing Call of Duty.
Mm. I have a hard time with the first person shooters.
You get vertigo or something, right?
Huh?
You get vertigo or something, right?
Yeah, I get car sick from first shooters. That's why I just play like Fortnite. I used to be big into SOCOM.
That was a first person too, wasn't it?
No, that was a third person. I mean, you could.
Oh, that's like Tom Clancy stuff, right?
Tom Clancy was is third person as well. Rainbow Six stuff. But no, this was like the first. SOCOM was the first like first game that you could play like online.
Yeah, the multiplayer on that. I think I remember.
Yeah, and it was like that was early days of PlayStation 2. They had funny commercials too, where you had like the couple of guys that were sitting there because you could like chat with your teammates and stuff like that. Yeah, and this was all like brand new back then, right? So you got like these kids that are sitting there playing and just crushing it, and then all of a sudden this other team comes in and just smokes them on the in the game, and it's like, oh, look up behind you, blah blah blah, and then they all die. And it was like one of the guys goes, who are these guys? And it's literally like a bunch of Navy SEALs that are like overseas playing video games. And they think and something along the lines of like, amateurs. Now they did have in SOCOM, they did have an option to go first person, but it wasn't, and that part's not even that big of a deal to me, because the way that they did it, it was literally just the reticle. It's the when the guy's like running or something, and you see like the barrel of the
Right.
gun or whatever bouncing around, and that just sets me off. I can't do it. Drop my brush. And so you got a late day today because of taking or half a day yesterday?
No, not really. Just didn't get to do any drawing yesterday.
Yeah, that coupe looks pretty good. But you're doing like a bigger thing, right? That's just a temporary.
No, that's 4x8 feet, man.
That's 4x18.
4x8.
Oh, right.
So that's the coop, and then I got to do the whole garden around it. With so at night they'll go in the coop, and then during the day they'll be in open space that's fenced in.
Okay. So like it's like there's going to be another fence for the garden, or
Yeah.
okay, all right. I'm taking the whole idea about the in-ground pool.
Well, it's not a pool; it's just a little pond.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a pool for me.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but I mean, I'm talking about like, yeah, you just turn around and cut a hole and then throw a bunch of like concrete in there, and you know.
Oh no, I actually bought a pond. It's plexiglass.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna dig a hole, put it in there, run some piping for the water filter. And that's it.
Wow.
Outside of digging the hole, it should be pretty simple. I say should.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a rototiller?
I'm probably gonna get one,
Yeah, because I mean,
or at least
I
rent one for the
turn
weekend.
that stuff up so it's easier to move, right?
Yeah.
I got one. You can borrow it.
Yeah, just drop it off on your way to spring break.
Wrong direction. That's one of the things I love to do too. Is just because I'm an a-hole. As we're driving down or even back, you're at the stop at a gas station and you see a car that comes in with like an Ontario license plate, and I do the hello, welcome to the United States.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you. And then they just look at me like I'm retarded.
Then they go back home and says, "Yeah, Americans, you were right. All fucked up."
Oh, look, honey, they're from another country. Hello.
You guys are going on about Call of Duty and in the chat. It's good.
Multiplayer deathmatch, cool. Yeah, I did the and don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't have it. Because I actually played a lot with my PlayStation 3 until that blew up. But I did like doing the zombies thing because it was like it's like, I don't know, it was almost like an old school game where it was like like Pac-Man or Space Invaders or something, where it just keeps going and keeps going until you can't keep up anymore,
I think the last one I played was Modern Warfare 2. I think that was on the PS3. That one didn't have zombies, but it had survival, where it's wave after wave after wave of soldiers they gotta eliminate.
Right.
That was fun.
Yeah. I don't remember which one I had, to be honest. But I think it was the first one that had zombies. And I may be getting them all confused, but I think it was like zombies like during the Kennedy era or something. I don't remember. But
Tommy wants a close up of your work.
oh yeah, dude, I'm just goofing around trying out this. I took some of that the 400 series of Strathmore watercolor, watercolor paper and
okay.
and glued it to the front of the card here, the whatever, the club card.
Is that the nerfed ones?
Yeah, these are the ones that don't work. So I figured, okay, I'll just glue another layer onto it and see how this goes. I don't think I've done. Well, I certainly haven't finished anything on this. stock, so wanted to see how it would work and see if it, because it's got that that coating on it. See if,
Yeah.
like, after the watercolor paper gets wet, if it stays stuck to it,
Yeah, I mean, you see how it behaves.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Hunter sent me a couple of sheets of, because you can't tell on film, of this like super thick backing board.
uh-huh.
It's got a very nice kind of watercolor paper texture to it, but it's hard.
Oh wow, yeah. Is it like just chipboard or?
They're backing boards for comics, but I think they're kind of for the larger bags because they're really strong.
Oh, like maybe like magazine size, or are they comic size?
No, they're comic size. They're just in a backing, but I think they're meant for the older stuff. Like it's a more premium thing, because it looks like thickness was like 3 or 4 normal boards together, but it
Huh.
has a different texture on it. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that behaves when I get around to doing something new, because I'm just playing catch up with commissions now.
You have commissions?
Yeah, just a couple.
Oh. Well, is it because of your podcast? Is that what it was?
No,
No,
surprisingly.
I was big before the podcast.
Well, no, like you know what? No, the podcast did help. I had a few people reach out since, new people,
Right.
but I had to tell them all like, yeah, no problem, put it on the list. But realistically, looking at like June,
Yeah.
I just like between all the sets that I have to finish and kind of the commissions that I have that I'm committed to right now.
It's funny, I get like there was a guy contacted me actually through ePax. Actually sent me like a private message on ePax and said, "Hey, so how does this whole AP thing work?" I don't think the guy's ever like commissioned an AP or whatever. So it was like,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously, the guy's asking me because he may want to commission me to do one. But I mean, that's not how well, this is what I'm gonna do. I was like, hey, here's how it goes. You basically contact the artist, basically say, hey, what, do you have any APs? What do you got? And then you just tell them what you want. Um, and don't be surprised if you're going to be put on a wait list or whatever, because, or not necessarily a wait list, but that you may have to wait a little bit because they may have a full plate, things like that. Just kind of giving them the the rundown of what to expect,
Mm-hmm.
kind of a thing. And then I said, hey, some guys will sit there and they'll send you prelims and this, that, and the other. Other guys don't. I mean, it's just everybody's kind of a little bit different. And anyway, so it was I don't even know where I was going with this. Oh, that's so like so I was like, for like, as an example, for me, I don't have a lot of stuff on my plate per se. So like if I get a commission, you're generally going to get it within a week, in
Right.
hand, because I just, for the most part, I'm just, sitting here goofing off, doing stuff, in between projects and stuff. And that being said, it's like, yeah, my plate's pretty open. And then I said, so, but other guys, it's like, dude, you could, there are guys that have been waiting 6 months, you know,
Yep.
even longer, I'm sure. But I'm also one of those guys that, for me anyways, I guess I just feel guilty about, like, if I can't get to your stuff right away, I'm like, and this is what happened and this is where I dropped the ball, obviously, but, um, Fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm blanking on what his real name was. Oh, Rodney.
Mm,
So remember Rodney?
yeah.
Yeah, he commissioned me, and I think at the time I was in the middle of doing a set. And it was like a super super tight deadline. So it was one of those things where it may have been like Premiere 19, where I think that I got the cards like 3 days after after the deadline.
Yeah, that sounds timing wise.
So it was like
Premiere seems
it was
right.
like one of those things where it's like, yeah, dude, I'm totally on board. I'm gonna, I want to do this, but I don't want to take your money and have you sit and wait months, you know, for it to, for this thing. I'm not that guy.
Hmm.
Because I'll be honest with you, if I don't get something done like right away, I'll straight up forget about it. You know, I'm just an idiot. So I
No,
go,
but I mean, like, listen, I'm the same way. I won't take money until I know that I can work on it. So, like, if it's gonna be June, I'm not taking your money.
yeah.
I'll let you know when I'm like 2 weeks out or something like that, and then we can talk.
Yep,
Right?
yep. Oh, so you do put them on the list though, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'll put you on the list, and
Yeah,
I'll
and that was
hit you
that
up
was
when it's.
like I was like, dude, I don't want to put you on the list and take your money, but I don't have anybody on the list. So it's like, let me get back to you, and then it was like it was honestly, I think it was before the set was done. Was it in 19?
Yeah, it had to be Premiere 19. I mean, that's when he went out and he got a ton of commissions.
Yeah, he went whole hog.
Yeah, he went all out.
I think he may have gotten one and then just got bit by the bug
Mm-hmm.
and just went for it. Unfortunately, we lost him. And I want to say it was Premiere, because isn't that the one where when we did our blob uh
Yeah.
card, we actually,
No, the blob cards were masterpieces.
oh, was it Masterpieces?
Yeah, but he reached out to Premiere because I know the commission I did was for Premiere, and I still don't know where to send it.
Mm,
Right, so like I messaged that page a bunch of times, that account, but I got nothing. So just sitting in a drawer.
mm. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of us, anybody that's watching, anyways, a lot of us when we did it, so it was Masterpieces that while we were working on Masterpieces, that's when Rodney,
Rodney passed, yeah,
and so like after that, um,
which is like about a year ago.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been like,
Oh, it feels like it was so much longer.
well, world being upside down and
Yeah,
all
I know
that doesn't help.
exactly, but anyways, so it was like after he passed, I know a lot of guys turned around and like they would do you and me included, we did blob sketches for that set and signed on the back of it for Rodney.
Hmm.
So that was
Yeah, he's a good guy.
he was. Which was funny because I think I saw one of them on eBay, the one that I did, one of the ones I did, because I did two of them.
Yeah, I did too as well.
And then I saw one on eBay. I think it's in the UK. And I sent the guy a message on, just in, I was like, hey, because he didn't, it was just a picture of the front,
Yeah.
right? There's no picture of the back. And I sent him a note saying, hey, you might want to, show the back because, you know, just, as an homage to Rod the Blob, you know.
Mm-hmm.
but dude ghosted me, so whatever.
Yeah, I find a lot of sellers just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Like message them, hey, that's the wrong artist or that's the wrong character. It's like, yeah, so don't change it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what irritates me the most, and EPAX does this all the time too, is like, for instance, if I were working on this card, and you'll see a lot of my cards, like for instance, here's Iron Man in a dive, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, it clearly would say, like, as an example, Marvel Masterpieces down here,
When they show it upside down.
and then they turn around and they, oh, look, here you go. It's like, no, dude, that's, I mean, there's even like, they'll show it like this and there will be a skyline here. It's like, dude, you're killing me. It's almost like where it's like, dude, you're screwing up the composition and, what I was
Right.
going for with this, and it's not a proper representation of my artwork.
Yeah. Send a letter to customer service. You guys
Yeah.
are showing the card upside down. Fix it.
No, but that's the thing, is that I'll actually like turn around and like, oh, you know what? That when I did it was Masterpieces 20. So I did like the two Spider Woman, was it Jessica Drew and was Julia Carpenter, and the black and white one and the yellow and red one.
Mm-hmm.
So I did those, both of them, but I did them both in the exact same pose, but like one was upside down and the other one was upside right. Almost like, it's like if you could almost put them,
Like yin yang.
on top. Yeah, it was like a yin yang, but it was almost like they were like, you put them together or whatever, and it's like, oh, look, they're across the street from each other, kind of a thing, because they were both like climbing up a wall or something.
Right.
And sure enough, the first one that got pulled was the one that was upside down, and they posted it. They scanned it and posted it upside, the card upside down, but her upside right. And I was like, oh. So then I saw it came up, and I private messaged the guy that had it and said, yeah, dude, this is screwed up. They put it upside down. It's supposed to go the other way. I said, there's a mirror image to this one that's out there with the, with Jessica Drew, and he was like, oh, cool, man. I'll look for it. And
I thought you were going to say, and then he blocked me.
yeah. And then he blocked me and sent it straight to ComC to go to sell. No, I'm.
It's an error card.
Yeah, it's whatever. That's what this is. This is an error card. You hear me, Tommy? No. So you guys have like spring break and stuff, right?
Yeah, we call it March break, but this year they moved it to April.
Because of where Easter falls, or
It has nothing to do with Easter. It's because of COVID they moved it back.
oh, okay. Yeah, we got our kids are supposed to go back full time to school after spring break. With the distancing and the this and the that, and
Yeah, of course.
and the masks and the. I think a lot of it's got to do with the fact that it's warm enough that they can have gym class outside.
We're not sweat all over each other.
Well, that, and have to turn around, try and run around and inhale carbon dioxide in your own mask while you're playing basketball or whatever.
Let me tell you, doing physical labor with a mask on sucks balls.
Oh, it's awful. I mean, my daughter actually had a couple of indoor soccer games where it was mandatory that she had to wear a mask.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, like kids were playing like basketball, this last season. I think it just finished, like, kids basketball.
Like house league stuff?
Yeah, like whatever park league or
whatever. Yeah.
but yeah, they played the whole thing wearing masks, and I don't know. I mean, I have a big concern over that, to be honest. And the sad thing is, like, we actually ended up getting like this really, really like really nice, expensive, like athletic mask for our daughter for
Hmm.
for indoor soccer, and she just wanted to go with the regular medical one because that one, it was like, yeah, you could breathe really well through it and stuff, and it was great, but she got so hot with it.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks ago or whenever it was, we're moving my mother-in-law and just wearing a mask, moving the fridge and couches up the stairs and whatnot. It's like, oh man, I can't. Just sweating like an idiot.
See, I think that, and this is just my personal opinion. Um, like, for instance, so you go to your mother-in-law's to go do some stuff, right? Um, does your mother-in-law have COVID?
No, I moved her from my place to her son's place. So it's a matter of getting in the house for where her son is.
Right, but
I have a kid who's got respiratory like asthma and whatever, so he's highly susceptible. And then there's other people there, so it's just
right.
well, there are a bunch of other
What I'm saying
people in there. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
is that, like, if is anybody involved in this arc of the story have COVID or been in contact or whatever,
yeah, the things that you don't know, right?
Yeah, I know, but I
Because
mean,
they're strangers.
where if there's, I mean, because I think for the most part, and don't get me wrong, I mean, there are idiots out there, but I think everybody's pretty well aware of what they've, been in contact with. And for the last few months, not much, right?
Yeah,
So, like, for instance, we're, like I said, we're going to Florida for spring break, and it's like, okay, when we get back, we'll be paying attention to what's going on for sure. You know, maybe do a little bit of a lockdown ourselves just to make sure. But for the most part, we haven't done anything for like a year. You know, just haven't left the house really. Other than obviously the groceries and this, that, and the other. So, I mean, never been in put ourselves in a position to get it really.
yeah, no, I hear you.
So I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, look, man, I ain't got it. I'm not wearing a mask. Um, that I never had. The only opportunity I had to probably get it was when was doing C2E2, and that's when the thing blew up in the first place.
Right. Yeah,
And
if you didn't get it then.
and that thing's like C2E2 is like the equivalent of like a New York Comic Con. Like a million people, picking their nose and shaking their hands.
Yeah, it's a petri dish on a normal day.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's like, and that, that's the big talk right now about Comic Cons. Um I mean, it's like just a regular Comic Con. Forget about like the whole, the Rona environment, right? I mean, it's like you get home from a regular show and you've got the con crud. You feel like, you know, dog poop for, days anyways,
Yeah.
you know? Um, so it's like, dude, you want to talk about a super spreader event.
Yep.
And that's funny because, like, some people are like, dude, I can't believe they canceled San Diego Comic Con again. Really?
Really? You can't believe
You
that?
can't believe that? Dude, I would have
Did they officially cancel it?
bet money last year. What?
Did they officially cancel it for
Uh
this year?
well, the way that they worded it is officially postponed until 2022.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they canceled this year.
So yeah, they canceled it. So now that's like 2 years, which means who knows how long it's going to be before I get to go back, because I didn't actually get in for 2020 for some reason. So I got put on a waiting list for 2020, and then 2021, and now 2022. So we'll see.
This is at San Diego?
San Diego, yeah.
Oh.
Doing it for like 10 years, and then all of a sudden, nope, not in. It's like, dude.
You know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude dressed as another dude.
Yeah. I was hoping to finish the pencils on this, but that's not looking.
Before we go home.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna go. See, I was sitting here trying to do something like nice, and now I'm like, you know what? Let's just play with it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's rock it out. I always loved, some of those guys that do, they've got like a real loose feel to their work,
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to kind of do that, but never really had and I've done it a couple times, but I never felt comfortable enough with it to be able to, oh, this is my artwork, and, because you never know how people are going to react. So.
Don't be afraid.
Well, you know what? Just this moment, I've decided that I'm just gonna.
Well, you can't say I want to do this very loose after you've inked it already.
Oh no! No, that all gets that's all getting covered. I mean,
Okay.
what I that was my underdrawing. That's basically what you're doing right now. That the line work.
Yeah.
None of that stuff really counts because that just all gets covered.
Okay, fine. Can have it.
I do the same thing with like when I do it in markers or whatever. I just do because of the way I work, I always ink it afterwards. A lot of guys they ink. I was talking to Gordon about this yesterday, actually. Where a lot of guys just kind of they kind of do their line work and then color over it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I do like the underdrawing, color it, and then I don't do inks until the end. So
Yeah, it gives you different textures and different feel to it, right? Because then the blacks are black if you're using black ink. Because if you do inks and then you color on top, then you're adding a little
I also
tint to the black.
I can't ink with a marker. That's the big thing. I have to do it with a brush, right?
Right, but that sounds like a personal problem.
Right. No, it is. But the thing,
yeah, because I know you don't like to ink with a pen.
But you can't. But the thing is that but I use India ink. Try and go over India ink with a marker, or even paint over it.
Doesn't stick, right?
Yeah, no, stuff just bleeds all over, and it's awful. So I mean, in order to keep those crisp lines, you have to ink after everything else is done.
That makes sense.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I just touched one of my watercolor pencils and it my fingers got red. Yeah. Curious to see what inks will look like on this. Probably do it with like a regular paintbrush, like without.
I should take, well, I mean, I don't think I've ever used 400 series, but the Strathmore cardstock's pretty good.
Yeah, this is oh, did I throw it out?
You said 400 series, right?
Yeah, 400 series. Here it is. It's the brown label. Yeah, here we go. This stuff.
Yeah.
This is the 400. Whereas the 300 is the yellow.
Yeah, so the 300s.
It's got the yellow cover.
Yeah, that's the Bristol. The 400 is the watercolor. I'm trying to remember what I use. I think it's the other brand, the blue packaging. What's the other brand?
Canson?
Canson, yeah. The same thing, the 300. It's 300 GSM, right?
Yeah, whatever probably.
Yeah, 300 GSM cold press. It's great. I don't know how it works with markers, but
Oh, I remember when Canson started doing comic book artboard. Oh, that stuff was awful. I mean, very, very toothy. I don't know what it looks like now because I don't use it. I actually use BCE, Bill Cole Enterprises. I know he does like a lot of top loaders and that stuff. Some people might know who it is. But anyways, I use their comic boards because it's like super, super smooth. And I actually use like the student version or the amateur stuff, not the thick stuff. Because the like the student version or whatever is super, super smooth, but it's really thin. So it's like easy to pump through a printer.
okay.
So it's like, like regular cardstock that you would get like from Office Max or whatever, but it's just got a really nice smooth surface. And when I was in, when I was actually working, regularly in the industry, I was an inker. So it was like you just get the pencils, and then I could print it out in blue line
On whatever you want, right?
Yeah, and it was like, but it was a beautiful surface to ink on. But it was super easy because you could run it through a printer, whereas the thicker stuff,
right?
Or it's a little fidgety. Yeah, this paper is bowing, so this will be interesting to see what happens.
We still got to tape it down. The watercolor paper doesn't. You got to tape it down.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. It's glued down to the card.
Right, but then it's going to bow with the card, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no. Well, that's the question: is the watercolor paper pulling away from the card, or is it bowing the card? And will it stay that way? I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, that was the whole point of this exercise.
Just to find out what happens.
I got to tell you, the set I'm currently working on. Oh, those are fun to see them bow.
Yeah, seen that, done that, and they just bows around the corners, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, that's not gonna fit in the top loader.
All of the corners.
Yeah. Well, not all the corners for me, but if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, it's
Last time.
annoying.
Last time.
Uh, it's nice stock. It just, yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
it's got
I know what you're
some
saying.
issues.
Ooh.
That was my eraser. I spent maybe half an hour today sharpening pencils.
Yeah. And
And sorry?
and now they're all dull.
They're dull enough that I don't. That I got to resharpen them. But I say, no, this is ridiculous. This is a stupid problem to have sitting around trying to sharpen pencils. So I finally ordered an electric sharpener. It should be here on Monday. Hopefully.
I use a lead holder.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the colored pencils.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're using the cola race. That's right.
Yeah, the color based ones.
Dude, those are Prismacolor, right?
Yeah, Prismacolor. They used to be who owned
Faber?
them before? Faber-Castell.
Yeah, Faber's. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Prisma.
still have a box of the browns, and they're Faber, and then the new ones are.
Yeah, Prismacolor bought out Faber.
Yeah, they changed the brand. They did change something in the formula.
In the pencils?
Yeah, the old ones are better because I had like boxes of them, but I ran out of black, and I still have I think two browns, but the blues and the blacks are all the new ones,
Yeah.
and they're great. They're great pencils. It's just that the originals were better. I don't know what's different.
Well, I think that the new cola race are kind of like the old Verithins.
No, they're not because they're still very thin, and very thin is different.
Or
I
the
used,
what do you call it? The Prismacolor Scholars.
you know what? I need to try those. Because somebody else said that the scholars are actually really good for this
There you
type
go.
of stuff.
I got Faber.
Yeah, you have the old ones.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah.
But I think I got these. I think that I got these after they got bought out.
And they were probably on sale.
No. I got them free because at the time,
Okay.
my wife was working for writing. So yeah,
Right.
dude, I don't pay for art supplies.
Do you know who I am? I get free shit.
No. I get them. I get them because my wife works for the company that makes them.
Doesn't matter.
What's that?
Doesn't matter. You should become a spokesperson, an influencer for them.
I was on the what do you call it? It was like a board, like an advisory, the artist advisory board for Prismacolor. And they did, so what do you think that we could do to make things, better? And of course, now my wife's on the business side of things, so it's like, well, and she's actually more appropriately looking at how do we cut costs, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah. How do we make more money?
Yeah, how do we basically make do better on the bottom line, so to speak?
Mm-hmm.
So I go, this is so simple. The one thing that I said, first of all, you guys are getting your teeth kicked in on the markers. I said, Copics is where it's at. Everybody knows it. You guys know it. And you refuse to do refillables. You have to do refillables. Nope. They wouldn't do refillables. You know what? As a matter of fact, they just started doing, maybe a few years ago, doing the brush tips
Hmm.
on their markers. That
Well,
I
Copic,
I
keep
had
in mind,
been yelling
Copic
at
has
them for
patents on
five
a
years.
bunch of this stuff.
What's that?
Copic has some patents on a lot of this stuff.
No, no, they don't.
Yeah.
No, the only thing that Copic or any of the companies really have on, as far as patents go, is their ink
Their
formula.
formula. Yeah, that's proprietary data.
Yeah, that's the stuff and that's, to be honest, that's uh the thing that really is the moneymaker, which is why you turn around and say you need to make these refillable. Because even if, like, as an example, even if somebody turns around, if Prismacolor made a refillable marker, right, and they've got their proprietary, formula for their inks or whatever, you turn around, you go out, you buy yourself a set, and you say, you know what, I don't like the ink, right? Well, instead of like turning around and like having somebody go out and buy like Copics after the fact, because you're making refillable markers anyways, Prismacolor could have a cheaper barrel and marker, sans ink. So you turn around and get like a Prismacolor marker empty and fill it with Copic ink.
Yeah, I'm sure the guys at Prismacolor would love that.
It who cares? No, yeah, but who cares? They sold the barrel. It's a blank. They're still making money. I mean, you're going to lose that business anyways. At least you get half of it with selling the empty marker, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So, anyways, that was some argument. Those were some of the arguments that I had with them, and they, and of course, I do honestly believe that the reason that they finally got the brush tip on there was because I had been hounding them for like 5 years over it.
You're gonna say, and then I'm no longer the art advisory council.
Oh no. Well, that what was funny was that, like, the last year I was on it, they were like, okay, yeah, and there's always a new brand manager like every 10 minutes, and they just don't know what to do. It's like basically what it boils down to is that you go become brand manager for Prismacolor, or you work on that team, but that's just a stepping stone to get to Sharpie, because that's where everybody wants to be.
Right, that makes sense.
So it's like nobody knows anything about art. They don't care about it. It's not like a big money maker, but Sharpie is a freaking beast. So it's almost like you cut your teeth on Prismacolor so you can move to Sharpie.
All right. Okay, dude, I gotta wrap it up. That's
No,
about
that's
as far
cool.
as I can take it. No, sorry.
No,
I'm gonna-
like I said, I just hopped on because my daughter had to go to soccer practice. My wife's took the car, so I can't load it anyways. Wanted to try this thing out, see what happens, and then I guess I'm gonna have to do a box break now.
Okay.
So because still another half hour of practice.
Another half hour of practice.
That my beer is almost empty. So
Yeah. Okay. Shit,
that
finish this
Omega's
fake.
looking pretty sick, bro.
Thanks, man. It's a communist Omega Red.
As opposed to,
Well, no, so he's wearing a flak jacket. He's got the USSR crest. He's got short hair.
yeah, but he's always been a commie.
Yeah, well, that's true. But it's more. Anyways, you'll see with the colors.
You're gonna rock like a Schwarzenegger flat top on him.
Yeah, there's no ponytail, there's no long hair and anything. That's his hair right there. That's it.
Ooh, you know,
Like,
I would do the flat top ponytail mullet thing.
that's not keeping on brand still. Yeah, too late now. I was thinking of doing a ponytail with it, but nah, no, I'm not drawing on new things. I got everything blocked in.
A ponytail, yeah, it could go off to the right. You'd be good.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. You can see it in the. Do I still have in Freeland? You can see where I was gonna put it.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I was like, that does make sense. If he's communist, he gets shot for having a ponytail.
Yeah, but he's Omega Red. Who's gonna argue with him?
Okay.
It's stock. What stock is that?
This Marvel Annual, Marvel Universe. Sorry, I covered it in tape.
Did you just say Marvel Annual?
Yeah, I was trying to read it up.
Well,
And
it's right
this
up
is
there.
the last,
Bar.
just so you can see, this is the last of my Faber Blue. Really milking it.
Wow. Wow.
I can still fit it in the sharpener. I think I got maybe like this much. I can still use.
Oh wait, what is this? I got a bunch of like non-photo blues.
Yeah, that's kind of not good for a stream.
Yeah. Not?
What are you working on? It's a ghost.
Susan Storm.
There you go.
Ta-da! Done. Yeah, I gotta. You know what? I gotta put together a care package for you. Because if I'm gonna send you a blank, anyways, like a sketch card blank or a sketch cover blank, might as well send a bunch of shit. So let me know what you we got a short pencil collection to show you. Yeah,
that sounds like a politically incorrect comment waiting to happen. What's up, Gordon? Short pencil collection.
Yeah, let me know. You know, since I got to send you something anyways, just let me know what you might need. I've got, dude, my garage and studio is just filled with stuff that I don't use.
Well, I'll tell you, there's three main things that I use. Oh, here's another one from the originals.
Nice.
No, that one's red. Where's the brown? Yeah, it's the black, the brown. The brown is the brown. Yeah, black, and the blue, I can't remember what it is, but it's a dark blue.
Do you have one of these? It's like a pencil extender.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them for my little stubbies.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, Gordon, it's the Coley Race pencils. It's the bomb diggity. The only way to fly. Yeah, and actually the Coley Race or the Prismacolor sharpener is pretty good for normal pencils, but I need something like I use the Kuhn sharpener, the dual slot to get the pointy tip.
Oh yeah, that one. I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm There was one, and I think it was the best sharpener that Prismacolor ever made. It was like in the shape of a football.
Yeah, I have that one somewhere too, and that one was pretty good. And then I got this one, the one with the two holes, which I guess is for their wax pencils, and it's really good. But the blades stall out pretty quick. Which one?
Is that the hourglass one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got the two holes.
Too.
Yeah, but like I said, the Kuhn one is the best. It's just like you gotta sharpen gently. That's what that's. Oh, where is it? It's right here. Well, this one's Blackwing, but it's manufactured by Kuhn.
Here's
This one.
this is the kind of stuff that I have sitting around the office. I mean, I got. You needed erasers? Got that?
No, I'm good for needed erasers. But thanks. Pencils, that's where it's at. It's hard to find them here. Anyways, I gotta pack it up.
All right. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Shoot me a note of stuff that you need, and I can. If I ain't got it, I can.
Well, don't go out of your way, but if you have.
Oh no.
It's piled up.
There's stuff I got to get anyway. So I just tell the boss, hey, I need this, and it just gets shipped to the house.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll let you know. Like I said, it's just 3 pencils that I use.
No. They come in bulk. I can't just get 3.
Yeah, no. I mean, I buy them in bulk too. I get them in boxes like this, right?
Dude, get out of there. Go home.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm out.
All right, brother.
Yes, Gordon, we're shopping. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I might stream tomorrow afternoon as well. Keep on working on this guy. See how my day goes.
On the road.
Yeah. So safe travels. Enjoy your vacation, and we'll catch you later. Everyone else, have a great weekend if I don't see you. Peace.